What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, the Retro Gamer 06, for another exciting retro game review. But before I start today's video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And today, I want to go over one of my childhood games. I used to own this years ago, way back in the 90s, when me and my brother were little kids. And I bought another copy, the case and everything. And here it is, Alien vs. Predator for the Super Nintendo. This is a custom case, by the way. Similar to what I did with Spawn the video game, which I did that on my Spawn channel. So check that out if you haven't already. I'll put a link to my Spawn channel so you guys can check it out. But here is the spine. This is the retail version of the case. I got this from GamingRelics.com. I'll put a link in the description box if you guys are interested in buying these cases. So well done, very sturdy. But yes, I used to own this game way back when I was a kid. This came out 1993. Now, to avoid confusion, this is not the arcade version. A lot of people thought it was, myself included. I'm pretty sure the arcade was my first Alien vs. Predator game. I remember playing it way back at Chuck E. Cheese's. Me and my brother, we just played it for a long time. We loved it. And then we got this, thinking it was the same game, but it's not. It's different. This is a beat 'em up game. Okay, you can tell by the screenshots. It is one player. Sadly, this is not a co-op game. I think it should have been. It would have been more fun, but it's not. Sadly. But I still enjoyed it. I took out a lot of good memories. So I'm going to read the back. It says Alien vs. Predator. And I noticed Alien is singular and not plural. So I guess they didn't think ahead when they made the title. But I love the cover and everything. It's very nice. But anyway, it says Alien vs. Predator, the cosmic clash of the century. You're a predator warrior in the 25th century, an awesome monster with an ugly face, brute, strength, and very cool weapons. Trying to fight all that predator technology has to offer, destroy or be destroyed. You come to New Shanghai, a city on the planet Vega 4, to hunt humans, but instead you find aliens, powerful, double-jawed beasts bent on annihilating life. You're outnumbered, but not outsmarted. The hunt is on. Alien drones, warriors, chest bursters, and face huggers stand in your way. Use your lasers, blades, and special weapons of destruction to win honor for your deeds. Destroy the guardian aliens to advance to the next level. Then follow your primal instinct to reach the ultimate prey, the alien queen. So very cool. That is a Nintendo licensed game. You can see the seal right there. A little hard to see, but oddly enough, I just noticed this. There's no rating on this at all, so I don't know. Weird. So here is the cartridge and the manual. Very cool. And here's the cartridge. And here's the title on the top there. The guy I bought it from really kept this cartridge in good condition. As you can see, it looks brand new. Very cool. And then I'm going to show you the manual. The manual is a little worn, so I gotta be careful. But as you can see, it's not a very good condition, but you know, it is an old game. Activision. Now I remember, I think a lot of games were like this back in the day, but they came with posters. This game was one of them. I tried to look for a poster, but I couldn't find it sadly. But I do remember a poster back when I got this brand new, uh, whenever I was a kid. And you got your little story background there. More stuff. And this is like your controls and all that. How to attack. And that's your health bar down there, your score, the enemy's power bar. Man, this takes me back. And you have your list of enemies, all the aliens you'll be fighting, drones, warriors, you know, face huggers, chest bursters. And then you have the Queen Alien right there. Very cool. And feel free to pause it if you guys want to read this. And this is glory credits. Not a lot of people worked on this game, it seems like. I mean, I'm sure there was more, but yeah, 1993, that's the year it came out. And then you have your limited warranty, but that's it, that's the manual. So, very cool game. I have a lot of fond memories. So, I'm going to go ahead and pop this in and see how it holds up. And it does have difficult settings like easy, normal, hard. I think, well, back in the day, it was called standard mode. That's normal. So I think I'm just gonna leave it on standard. See how far I get. So, all right, guys, sit back. I'm gonna pop this in and see how much I can remember this game. I do remember there's a cheap way to defeat the first boss, and I am going to show it to you guys. I think I could do it without taking damage. So you're going to see that in this gameplay. So sit tight. Well, folks, there you have it. That was Alien versus Predator for the Super Nintendo. I liked the game. Some people didn't because, like I said, they were disappointed that it wasn't the arcade version. But I enjoyed it okay. I thought it was a lot of fun. Uh, I was actually surprised at myself that I was able to defeat that second boss, that gorilla alien. I remember as a kid, I had a hard time with him. So, but as you can see, I made it to the third boss, which was kind of lazy because y'all just saw it yourself. You've seen it. It was just a bunch of chest bursters, but that was the third boss. But I'm actually surprised at myself that I made it that far. So, yeah. Alien vs. Predator, Super Nintendo, great game. You know, I just wish it had co-op. I think it would have been fun, a little bit better. But as you can see, it's a beat 'em up game. You can see all the power-ups, the spear, the disc. Funny story, and I forgot to mention this, is, you pick up those skulls at more points. If you guys, you just saw it during my gameplay, you're all gonna laugh at me, but keep in mind, I was a kid, okay? So back then, I didn't know those were skulls you were collecting. I thought that was a roll of toilet paper. I'm not joking. I thought that's what it was, and I remember being very confused by that. But I learned later on that they were skulls, so I got a better look at it, and you can see that it was a skull, but I thought it was a roll of toilet paper. But anyway, but yeah, great memories. I'm so glad to buy this, to have this again in my collection. Again, if you are interested in this case, okay, there's more like it, like Zelda, Frogger, Castlevania, Mario, you name it. Just go to GamingRelics.com. I'll put a link in the description box. But before I leave, I did a review on one of these, but I do have 2 more Aliens vs. Predator games. Extinction, I really love this one. I did a review on this a while back, but I love this one. And of course, 2010 for the PS3. I do have this on Steam as well. You get it on the Xbox 360. But both great games, I think. I like how they're both like a greenish hue. So, I gotta say, these 3 are my favorites. I love these right here. Very good game. I know there's a PC version. They made a sequel of Alien vs. Predator 2, which I'm surprised not on Steam. I think it got something to do with copyright. I never played that one, sadly, but these are my personal favorites right here. I love these. And I have not read the comics, surprisingly. I need to get on that and read the comics. But when it comes to video games, these are the ones that I really love to play right here. Very good game. Check this out if you haven't already. You can get this through emulator if you don't want to get the actual Super Nintendo like I did, but it's worth it. So play if you haven't already. I think you'll like this one. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. That's for today's video. More videos coming your way. I will do more retro videos like these in the future, because right now my main focus is to collect the games that I grew up with on the Super Nintendo. So there's a few more that I'm going to get. When I do, I'll do a video on it. But this was one of them. Okay, me and my brother used to have this brand new back in the day. So I'm so glad to have this again. It's one of my childhood games. I love it. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw today, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share this channel with all your friends and family. I would appreciate it. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.